Honestly though, breakfast is probably my least favourite meal of the day, even though it's supposed to be the healthiest. So pretty much every morning there's always some porridge, and I'm not going to lie, I don't really get Chinese porridge. I just find it a bit too flavourless. I know you can, you know, put other things in there to make it a bit more flavoursome, but not quite convinced. But to be honest, I do think that like, you know, the youtiao, which is like, you could call like a Chinese donut, I think it's pretty tasty. And also, happily this morning, there's also a baozi, like a sort of meat-filled dumpling. And then, yeah. But I'll be honest, for me this is by far the least attractive meal of the day. But maybe that's not a good thing. Oh well, let's have a go. By the way, if you are wondering why my hair looks pretty unkempt, sticking out at the sides and this fluffy stuff at the back, well, that's because I came here directly from Germany, and Germany, you know, before I came was already in a lockdown for like a month, and the hairdressers were not open, and actually for about a month before that I didn't go, so yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I think probably one of the first things that I want to do when I do get out of lockdown, out of quarantine, is to get a haircut, because yeah, it's not looking great. One thing that I have to say though, in the quarantine, I am so glad that I have work to do, because I think honestly if I didn't have work to do, if I didn't have, you know, to have meetings and, you know, connect with my workplace, I honestly don't think I would be able to really deal with the quarantine, because it's quite tiring most of the time, and obviously it is, you know, very boring to just be in one room all of the time. But yeah, like luckily I have Monday to Friday, I have to log in and I have tasks to do, so it's not too bad. But lunch is usually way more exciting than breakfast. All of the dishes inside are usually way tastier, have a lot more flavour going on, so let's have a look what's inside. So I haven't taken a look inside yet, but there's always, you know, this lovely bit of crockery to take out, and some yogurt, and of course always a piece of fruit. It's the first time it's been in a package. Very nice. And of course some rice, essential. And let's see what dishes we have. We have, I'm a bit worried about tilting this too much, but we have some tofu, we have some vegetables, we have another tofu dish, and then we have like a big pork cutlet. Let me turn that around, give you a look. So to be honest, like the lunch and the dinner is my saving grace in the quarantine. Like it's just so good that I can eat some, you know, Chinese food after living in Germany for so long, and yeah, like I look forward to it every day. That was pretty good, very tasty, and yeah, let's have a yogurt. I suppose that's the, okay, maybe not. What the hell? Okay. Delicious. Pretty luckily, I get quite a lot of light during the day. You can see this sun is kind of blinding me right now, but that's nice. Like I can, you know, sit down. If I've got the windows a little bit open, I can pretend that I'm outside, and I can, you know, breathe in some nice fresh air, which, you know, that's another saving grace. I've got my lunch, I've got my dinner, I've got my sunlight. It's not too bad. Another thing which I've complained about a little bit while I've been quarantined has been the internet being sometimes not the best in the world, but you know, I think actually it's pretty lucky that I do have it. I imagine if we were living in the year 2000 and this is, you know, what we were having to do then, I think that realistically the times would have been a lot harder, a lot more boring. So yeah, so even though I've not got great internet, I've still been able to watch some series, I've still been able to, you know, do some reading online, and yeah, that's a little bit of a saving grace. So I've used the word saving grace quite a lot actually. Is that going to be my thing? I don't think so, but well, let's see. So my question for you is, have you done a quarantine? Were you in quarantine earlier last year? And what did you get up to in your time? Like, how did you use the sudden extra time that you had in your life, or did you not have any extra time? Yeah, and if you did a hotel quarantine, what was the food like there? That would be really cool to find out. And here we are a little bit later with the dinner. So let's see what we've got. Like, I think this is probably my favourite meal of the day. So yeah, probably the opposite to what is a healthy way. I think people always say breakfast is the most important meal. Not a big breakfast guy, but let's see what we've got. So we've got an apple, which has seen better days, but you know, no problem. We got some rice, we've got another yogurt, and let's see what kind of dishes we've got today. Ooh, this is exciting. 我们看一下。 Okay, I've cleaned that up now, and yeah, pretty good. Honestly, the lunch and the dinner has always been really tasty, pretty much always. And yeah, I'm very full now. Like, I feel in the quarantine I'm actually eating probably way more healthily than I normally would, because with every meal there's like some vegetables, some meat, some like rice, some yogurt. Like, it's way more balanced than if I just cook for myself. So actually, I think so far in quarantine, I've probably, yeah, maybe gotten a little bit healthier. So let's see how that continues after I leave quarantine. Woo! Well, thank you for watching the video. I hope that you enjoyed it, even though there were bad haircuts, bad breakfast, bad internet, but good lunch, good dinner. I hope that you enjoyed this little view into my quarantine life here in Shanghai, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel, if you give us a follow, if you give some feedback, if you want to give some, you know, thoughts about what your experiences of quarantine, experiences of lockdown are. I would really appreciate any comments. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye. Also, if you think that I should move my hands less during the video, please let me know that too. Thank you.